20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Arlington. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Throwing right away on the game's first play. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Rolling right. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Cavante Turpin on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They're running for the first time with Javonte Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll look to throw. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Pickens' first catch. And that's good for a 1st down.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
Left, check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Go.
A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Back. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let go.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Hey, rip list. Yellow.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Stack's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end, Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his first touchdown of the new year. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
14. Cowboys, nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
18 Cardinal. 2. Let go.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Lamb. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Mike, I have to be honest, when offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On the 6.
2nd and 10.
Hawk, here we go. Go.
First carry now for Jaden Blue.
Jaden Blue, the tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, check.
Got to get it to the 30.
65,
Here comes
65,
3rd down.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's complete to Blue. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now. Check. Bronco 80.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. To the pylon. He's pinned. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mahomes. Here's a short pass. That's Higgins, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete.
Complete to number 89. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 39-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 4. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
It's third and 4. Mahomes now to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Look at the 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Let's go. Hey, Crash. Cowboy 80.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pass play good for 22. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Riggs, 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
It's second and 8.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. The throw on the run is complete. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
To the outside. Catch made by Pickens. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. His second touchdown of this first half. Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and good. Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Going for it all. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19, 70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That one good for 26 yards.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
First and 10.
Ready. 19, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let one go, Deep for Lamb. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Back to the air once more on second down. A quick slash taken by Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Brandon Aubrey, the kickoff for the Cowboys.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Higgins sent in motion. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go! Rig alert! Rig 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Ready?
This looks like a design run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On the give, it's Williams. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, right back to Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7.
Here we go. Set. Six.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Here's first and 10.
Get it.
They'll run it with Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Half the 60, half the 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
70 Ranger. Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Second and 6 at the 4-yard line.
It It is 2nd and 6. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Clark, he gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Going up top. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Ready, break! Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Rig, Cowboy 80. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs' 10-yard line.
Ready?
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready? Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Williams will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On second down, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, KC. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got that complete to Turpin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5.
Top 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's a designed run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hey, check.
A give. Here comes Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. That one swung out to Blue. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
Pass it, no. Check. 7, go.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go, check. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Hawk 70. Street. Ready.
Blue. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Come on, set. Liking 8, check. Check, go.
They'll try to run it with Williams. This defense backed up. If they bring the fire there, stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down.
Ready, set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. Check, rig.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
15. Yellow. 57. On the blue 80.
To throw is Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. Catch left side is made by Higgins. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, You get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on downs.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? This, what you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed. The bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use